A small gathering and rally late this afternoon outside Queen's Park after what was a very long day of protest inside the legislature, intended to send a message to the Ford government about Bill 5 infringing on people's rights, especially now that it's officially been given the go-ahead.
I declare the motion carried.
The Ford government's determination to push ahead with bypassing bylaws for special development projects and economic zones moves forward. It comes with increased opposition, both at Queen's Park, but especially within Indigenous communities who have turned up and made the trip from Northern Ontario to speak out.
I think after today, we need to look at every option that is at our disposal, including legal, political, economic, everything, including taking direct action.
Despite the rallies and committee filibusters, the legislation ultimately came forward for a final debate.
Our diplomacy ends today. Our diplomacy is done, and then now that's the feeling that we get, and this is difficult for people to be able to accept.
MPP Saul Mamakwa made the point that he's simply a messenger on behalf of the First Nations, not threatening, but warning the Premier about possible blockades and road closures in protest to come.
Well, you can't break the law, simple as that. If any of us go stand and block the highways, they need to move on or they'll be dealt with appropriately. They cannot just break the law.
Ford saying that he doesn't direct the police and it would be up to the OPP to deal with any laws being broken, as has been seen in this province in the past.
I think the Premier needs to tread very carefully here. I find that really concerning.
The province claims that its duty to consult First Nations on Bill 5 will still take place after its passing. Those looking to have been part of the conversation already say it's too little, too late.
If the treaties are violated, the land will revert to its original occupants and stewards. Miigwech.
Very important to note that Premier Doug Ford was not in the legislature for the actual vote, leading to the opposition and various members of the Indigenous community calling him a coward. They're also calling for the resignation of Indigenous Affairs Minister Greg Rickford, and they say any action that is going to be taking place begins now. Mark McAllister, City News.